To do this piece, so I'm gonna do it for him. Fear, intimidation, and control just sounds like whoop whoop. Conclude search. Just please keep your hands on the steering wheel. And that's when images of my friend Tone, 18 years old, start to wash up onto my memory banks. I can still see him, slumped sloppily in an alleyway, pummeled into fetal position submission by wooden batons over mistaken identity that makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck. I start to wonder, how many times have I smelt the hint of minty freshness on the serpent's breath as his split tongue coiled inside of his mouth, ready to lash out, wrapping around my eardrums and ask something stupid like, son, you know why I'm pulling you over? I asked if you wanted the short answer or the long one. He, of course, chose the wrong one, so I had to give it to him. Had to give it to him the way they always give it to me, with no Vaseline and with a straight face. Right. So I told him, you're pulling me over because there was a corrupt system set in place used to manipulate and control the underclass through fear and intimidation of a system that you are an agent for now. Whether or not you know your role remains to be seen, so I guess the more compelling question is, do you know why you're pulling me over? Smirk as I was being dragged out of the vehicle. Thinking, go ahead, insult me like you're perfect. Go ahead, shove me like I deserve it. Go ahead, force my face to the surface of your vehicle. Still hot, engine still running, adrenaline still pumping. Somehow, I'm still smirking. Watching his badge gleam in the moonlight, those handcuffs gleam in this moonlight. My eyes start to gleam in the moonlight. These handcuffs seem to be too tight, but I won't make a complaint about it. I refuse to admit that my fingertips are probably turning the same shade as the moon, going pale, becoming numb as all of the blood and melanin rushes away from him, but I won't make a complaint about it. I'd rather use that strength to form two fists behind my back so that I can keep that smug-ass look on my face at the thought of the inevitable destination. Right above my head, ready to punch holes in his glass ceiling so we finally can look the overlords directly in their eyes and smile. Because a smile in the face of adversity is the equivalent of a yellow rose bush blossoming in the shadows of a project tenement. It's just a beautiful display of defiance. And I've been looking for more beautiful ways to defy since my friend Ouncy was slaughtered by police officers. I wasn't there to watch it, but I still fall asleep to nightmares of him laying there with those chubby fingertips stretched out wide as his palm smacked the front of the pavement. It looked like a crucifixion in reverse, and I wake up screaming, hey yo, he's only 19! Get him off the cross! Why's my man on that cross? And I know the cops' original mission was to protect and to serve, and let me tell you they did. They served him escargot. That's 3 shells on the ground, 3 slugs in his back. And then they protected their pension plans. Never mentioned the fact that they committed this mistake that gave me cause to hate. But I don't. Because hate only begats hate. And I don't have to slide down this slippery slope as long as I can hope that not every cop out there is a knife stick in the groin waiting to happen. Because I know somewhere out there there's an officer, look, I'm just trying to do the right thing waiting to happen. And anybody who can ride with compassion in their squad car will be like saliva in the eyes of those who are content to ride with semi-automatic attempt at their side, proving once and for all that those bigots are in the minority. So join me in this fight. I say separate good cop from bad cop and join us in the fight to bring justice to our murderers.